Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and ring the bell so you're notified on future videos. In this video, I'm going to be doing a set of Indian inspired nails. Yeah, just kind of felt like being in the mood for it. It's kind of like Thanksgiving, having Indian, so why not? If Indians did their nails on the reservation, if they could, then I would think that they would look like this. So if that sounds interesting to you, then come along and let's get started. Welcome back. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be using my practice hand. And as you can see, I already have the nail beds on. I'm going to be using the Universal Tips from Not Polish. One second, let me grab them so you can see. Right here, and we're going to be doing the long ones. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on and we will get right into all the products I'm going to be using. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm pulling out the Poly Gel. I haven't used it for a while. I'm going to be using most of the colors out of the Missy collection that I have. I'll link the video of me unboxing these colors. I'll leave it up in the corner, or down the description, because I don't know how to put it in the corner like everybody else. But it will be in the description for the video, so you can see all the colors that come in that. And yeah, so we will have these added, minus this pink. I don't know why that's in there. But there's those. Some Poly Gel nails without Macart, my favorite. I'm going to be using the Daydream. Some of these I might not use. I'm just throwing them in there just in case. But Daydream, it's one of my favorite nudes from them. And she is low, ladies and gents. But yeah, beautiful, light, very light nude, peachy nude color. And I lost my lid. And also the Ash Rose. This is like a dark brown. I think I'll be using that. And then we have Mocha and a Siesta. And these are all from the nude collection from Macart. But yes, very pretty, very vibrant colors. So there's those. I'll be using the clear acrylic from Macart. And for the slip solution, I'll just be using my rubbing alcohol. And it's actually, it's not 91 proof, it's 70%. That's just my preferred choice of slip solution. I'll be using these stickers that I got, I think from Etsy. I can't remember. It was either Amazon or Etsy. I will try and check and see. But since the theme is Indian inspired, I'm going to be using these stickers. They are charm stickers, 3D, so they are raised up. And I believe I'm going to be encapsulating these. But these are the same. And then I might throw in something from here. I'm not sure, but I'm putting them in just in case. And there's these and these. Also in the set, I'm going to be using these foils from Enel Couture. From Glitter Planet, I'm going to be using this Pearl Fire. Very beautiful. Open it up without spilling it everywhere. Also from Glitter Planet, the Glitter Latte. Also from Glitter Planet, the gold shards. Also from Glitter Planet, the 24K. Gold glitter. Alright, so as you can see, I have already prepped the nails, got the tips on, and blended those in with the file. I use my electric file, my 5-in-1 bit, to take this ledge off to blend it into the nail. And then I use my Tammy Taylor 180 grit to sharpen up the shape and everything. So I got that done. And when you're doing polygel, you want to make sure that you have scratches on the tips. So that way your gel has something to grab onto. Sorry, I gotta clean this. I got base gel all over the bottle. But when you use polygel, you also need to lay down a base coat. So that is what I'm doing. And of course I'm using my Macart base coat. It is the only base coat that I use. But I did order some base coat from Madam Glam. I want to try theirs out. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a thin layer of base coat on all of the nails, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then we will get into applying the polygel. So I will get off of here while I do this so I can speed it up for you. I got my base coat on, cured that for 30 seconds. I forgot to tell you guys, when you're working on a real person or yourself, you need to make sure that you have yourself a good primer, and you put that on before you put your base coat on. Everything else is the same, but you have got to put a primer on. Otherwise, these babies will pop off. So, you know, they might not pop off right away, but eventually they will pop off. They won't last as long, and all that work is wasted. So just want to let you know, if you're a beginner, make sure you're getting yourself a primer as well. I use the acid primer from Glitter Planet. I love it. And also the Young Nails Protein Bond is also good, but I like the acid primers myself. Anyways, I'm going to start with the pinky. And I'm trying to decide on what color I'm going to be putting on that one. I'm just winging this set. I didn't plan it out. I mean, I kind of did, but yeah, I don't know exactly. So let me figure this out and I'll be right back. So I've decided to put some gold up around this cuticle here. I'm going to use the 4K. I might add in some of the other glitters I showed you at the beginning, but I'm just going to put it up here, and I'm going to use the Ash Rose for the rest of the nail. I'm going to kind of ombre it up into that. So I'll let you watch as I do that. I'm going to have to mix the glitter on this palette with some clear acrylic or polygel, because that I find is the easiest when you're working with polygel, just to mix it in with the clear. So let's get to it. middle finger, or the ring finger, I was thinking about taking all these colors and doing like a, why can't I think? A marble. There you go, Mandy. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a marble. See this? This is what I did on my own finger. It's like one of those Indian blankets. But I was going to take these colors and kind of swirl them instead of doing these lines. I don't know. We'll try it. If I don't like it, I'll just scrape it off. So I'll let you guys watch as I blob these on and kind of swirl them together. And yeah. I ended up using my Macart White Polygel too with all of these colors. I wanted to let you know. And I mixed in some clear Polygel and put a little bit of my black frosting gel paint in with the clear and mixed that to make a black Polygel. I tried not to make it too dark so it would cure okay. But the frosting black gel paint is from Profiles Backstage. I just want to let you know that. Guys, I am obsessed with this nail. Is that not so cool? That is so pretty. I think I'm going to have to put a little more brown on here. And I have to encapsulate it with clear. But this one, I'm going to make a little tiny chevron, which is a triangle. Like a... Well, it's not really... I mean... I don't know how to explain it. I guess I shouldn't, I should just say I'm going to make a triangle, because a chevron is like a French tip, only it's pointed like a triangle. But I'm just making a little triangle up here with the, what color was that? Ash rose. And I'm going to get that in shape and make sure that the edges are built up, because I'm going to put that gold glitter mix that I made with the clear acrylic. I'm going to put that around the outside in the same shape. And then I'm going to take my Daydream and go around that other color, or around the gold. So after I get this shaped the way that I want it, I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. This I cured for like a minute and 30 seconds, because there's a lot of color there, and I wanted to make sure that it was all cured. This is going to be tricky. If I don't get it as dark as I need it, then I will cure it and put more on it. It's just easier that way. But I'll let you watch as I struggle with this. I think I have too much on there. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to need to put any more on this one. I'm going to dip this razor in the rubbing alcohol so the polygel won't stick to it, because I want this a little more pointed than what it is. Hopefully I can get it without messing it all up. That is just the tricky part with polygel, because it's so soft, it doesn't cure on its own like acrylic, which makes it easy to work with when building nails, but not making shapes and stuff like this. There we go. There you go, little guy. So I cured this a little bit with the flashlight light, and then I took the razor thing and I cut it, and it was a lot easier. But you got to make sure that you don't cure it for too long, or it will get hard and you cannot cut through it. So I kept checking it first. So I'll be right back when I'm done with this. I'm going to clean this off, clean the sticky layer off of it. And then I am going to take my file and go along the edges to make sure it's nice and crisp before I go in with my next color around it. Where is the file? I'm going to use my 100 grit file. I'm going to take this out and clean the whole nail, because she's sticky. And I don't want to ruin my file. Alright, now I got that filed. I had to put a little more on there because it wasn't completely even and flat. There were some missing spots. Yeah. So I'm going to take my Daydreamer and I'm going to put this here. And then I'll do the gold. And then the bottom part is going to be that color again. So let me get my little doodad here. Squeeze a little. I can't believe how much of this I've used. I can't believe how long it's been since I've used Polygel. That's what I used to use all the time. This is gonna be tricky. Now this, if you get some up on the other color, it's all right, because I will just file it down. I don't think I've ever done color blocking with Polygel before. It's a little more difficult, I must admit, than it is with acrylic. But it's fun. So, oh well. I don't know what made me want to do an Indian set, but I have a little Indian in my blood. And my son did this thing with his, at school, family tree thing. So, I don't know. I guess it just inspired me, because I've never seen anyone do an Indian set. And frankly, I don't feel like doing Christmas nails yet. I am not ready for Christmas whatsoever. Yeah, I know. Bah humbug. Alright, I'll let you watch as I do this. I got a little hair in the damn thing. I got that filed. Oh, it's turning out so good. Now I'm going to take my gold Polygel mix that I have here, that I mixed up at the beginning, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the Daydreamer. I'm going to put it up against here. Make sure you dip this in rubbing alcohol. I forgot to do that. That's why it's sticking. It just makes it a lot easier. And push that up here like so. And then after I get this where I want it, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds in the lamp, and I'm going to apply the ash rose at the bottom. Now, I know it's hard to see, but when you do stuff like this, you need to make sure that the top of it is flat and you have the ledge on the side, the wall on the side, even with the next color. So you want it flat and even. So pretty. All right, now I'm gonna put the, where'd I put it? Ash rose. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Kind of want to do white, but Yep, I'm gonna go with the ash rose. Go ahead and do the thumb, and I'm gonna do it the same as I did the pinky. That way I can see what this is gonna look like, and then I can decide what to do with the pointer. I'm kind of wanting to do that all gold or all brown. I can't decide yet. So I will let you watch as I do the thumb real quick. Okay, now I'm going in with the ash rose color, and I'm going to ombre that up into the gold glitter. The easiest way I found to do this is to push that polygel up to get it where I want it first, and so I don't run it across the skin, or the fake finger, I should say. I kind of pat, like you see here, when I get up to that part, and it kind of blends it in. You want to use very gentle patting motions. You don't want to smash it into the polygel, otherwise you are not going to get an even application. But I just wanted to let you know that. And what I hate about polygel is that you get these little hairs. I mean, you do with acrylic too, but I hate it when I get it perfect and then I gotta pick it out and there's a hole there, and yeah. Anyways, I just lightly pat this all the way down until I get it to where I think that it's even and smooth as possible, I should say. So after I get this the way I want it, I'm gonna put it in the lamp for 60 seconds like the rest of the nails. Okay, so I've decided to make this all gold. I'm going to use the 24K, the gold that I've been using, and I'm going to also put some gold shards in it because it's fantastic. So, let's get into that. So I want to let you know, when you're mixing the gold shards in with the poly gel like this, it makes it a little harder to work and pull down. You just got to be mindful of the pieces sticking up. And what I did, I just pulled the ones out that just was not laying down. And I cut the edge of it that was really sticking up out of there, because, I mean, I'm going to encapsulate it with clear, so it doesn't really matter, really. But you don't want too much sticking out, otherwise you'll get air bubbles in between when you lay down that clear acrylic. So, yeah, just, you really don't need tons of the shards in there. I just put a few of them in there. Well, like a scoopful, which was probably too much, but oh well, it is what it is. And I cured it for a minute. Okay, now I'm going to encapsulate all the nails except for this one, because I got to file this part because it's still raised up right there. I didn't file the glitter part. I ended up putting a little builder gel just on the glitter to kind of protect it for when I file it. But I'll let you watch as I encapsulate, and then I'll be back before I file. I almost forgot that I want to put the stickers on before I encapsulated. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my buffer from Profiles Backstage. I love these little buffers. They were out of the regular ones when I got these. I've had them for a while. They come in a pack. I can't remember how many you get in a pack, but I need some more soon, so I'm going to see if they have the larger size buffers. But yeah, I'm just making this even so it's smooth, so it's easier to put the stickers on, so it's not all lumpy. I am loving these stickers. I'm first going to go in with this feather sticker. Oh, I am just loving this set, guys. I hope you guys love it as much as I do, but I just think it looks so good. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just like, I impressed myself, I guess, is what the deal is. Like, I really like it. I wish that I did it on myself. Like, I'm kind of upset that it's not on my hands right now. But, yeah. And I guess it does go with Thanksgiving too, because there's Indians and yeah. So, okay, so I'm just putting the stickers, excuse me, where I want them. I kept changing my mind on this one, and I kept putting it in the wrong spot. So I went through like a few different stickers on this one. But after I place everything, then I will be encapsulating all of the stickers. I just think that it looks better and it lasts longer, which it doesn't really matter because it's a fake hand, but I keep my nails that I do in a binder. But I will stop talking now and I will let you watch as I do this. I'm going to put base coat over these stickers so it's protected before I put the clear polygel on. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. The set turned out so good. Now I am taking my clear polygel and I'm going to encapsulate the pinky and the ring finger, the ones I did the stickers on. I only did these so far. That's why I'm doing it this way, because I was running out of time and I had to go pick up my 2-year-old from my mom's. So I'm going to finish the rest of this video over the weekend, this coming weekend. But yeah, I just wanted to get a head start on the editing. So I was just letting you know why I didn't finish up the other fingers before I encapsulated all of them together. So I will be back. This is actually the next weekend after I recorded the beginning of this video. Thanksgiving is over and all that jazz. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I ate entirely too much food, but anyways, let me see. I'm gonna put a sticker here on this one. I had to speed up the rest of this because this video is already way too long. But with this Indian sticker, I hate how the dots and stuff kind of get messed up on these stickers. They rub off or something. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take some base gel and put it on those dots. And I'm going to use that Pearl Fire glitter and just put over the top of the gel before I cure it. And then tap it off, and then I cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. You can do 30 seconds, but I'd like to do extra time when I put like glitter and stuff over gel, just to make sure the light gets through it properly. But yes, I am very sorry that this video is long. I really hope you're still watching. Feel free to skip through. It won't hurt my feelings. I understand. But there was just so much that I wanted to do and show you guys, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I enjoyed it. But yes, thank you for watching. I'm really trying not to overdo this, but it might happen. I am gonna take some of these arrows. Trying to decide. Yeah. I'm going to encapsulate this one and this one. Now I'm going to work on the thumb. I'm just going to put stickers on it. And when I'm done placing all the stickers where I want them, I'm going to go ahead and put the base coat on like I did the other nails and cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. It is the fine grit with my air seed drill, and I'm going to file all these nails smooth and even, and then I'm going to figure out if I'm going to paint something on top of this or not. I haven't decided, but I'll let you watch as I do this, and I'll be right back. Next, I go in with my Tammy Taylor Peel and Stick 180 grit file, and I file over all of the nails just to make sure that they're nice and smooth and the shape is crisp and all those lines are out of the nail from I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I took my pencil and I drew, I'm not sure if you can see it. I drew a feather along here, and yeah, I think I might change it though. I think I might draw it again only from this side, angling that way, because I'm gonna have stones and I want it to come out of the stones. But I'm gonna paint it. And what I'm going to do, there's going to be some gray. You know how like with feathers, there's usually like the little fuzzies at the top. It's more fluffy. Well, I'm going to take these. I can't remember what it's called. I got it off of Amazon. This is what it is. But I have a whole bunch of these little micro fluffy things. I cannot remember what it's called. But it's like fuzzy. So I'm going to put that on the top, and then I'm going to take my black and my white. I think that's the color I'm going to use. Maybe some brown. And I'm going to paint the rest at the bottom. So it'll kind of look 3D looking. Is what I'm hoping for. So that's my plan. Let me erase this and start over from the other side. And I'll be right back. Glam gray area color to do the gray part up here. And yeah, I've been staring at this trying to decide what I was going to start out with, if I was going to do the fuzzy part first. Whoa, that's a lot. This is the first time I've gotten this out. I haven't even got to swatch this yet. But yeah, I just got this. This is going to be in another video. But okay, and the brush that I'm going to use, let's see. Where did I put my purple one? There it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this. It's a good little detailer from Enel Couture. I love it. Look how tiny that little guy is. Now I'm gonna flash cure it real quick. Just that white. And I think I'm going to use some caviar beads too to make it look like, because with Indian feather stuff, they usually have beads connecting the feathers to whatever, like the leather string that it's tied to. So I think I'm going to put some of those up there. And now I'm going to go for the fluffy part of the feather. After I cured it for over a minute and 30 seconds. So you want, when you use this stuff, you want to make sure that you give it extra time, because the light can't shine through it as easy with all that stuff on top of the gel. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I like it. I kind of do. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of thin it out a little bit along the sides. And once I'm done thinning it out, then I'm going to go in with my Profiles Backstage Black Frosting Gel Paint. And I'm going to work on the bottom half of the feather. I end up going in and putting some marks on top of the fuzzy stuff, and at first I kind of liked it, but then I started to not like it, so I scraped it off and I put some more of the gray gel polish on, and I put more fuzzies on. So I'll let you watch as I do that. now you can kind of see through the bottom here still. So I'm going to put a little more black. And I think I'm going to go in with my pudding gel from Madam Glam. The cinnamon color. But first I'm going to kind of darken this black up some more. So just go over where I went before. Yay! I like it. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I didn't know if it was going to work or not. Because this fuzzy stuff is fuzzy. It's not like fluffy, if that makes sense. Okay. Now I'm going to cure this, and then I'll go in with some brown just to kind of highlight in there. I gotta clean this brush. I'm gonna go over the white that's already there, and I'm gonna bring this up a little more because this is where the string is, the leather. I ended up putting some more gel on here and more fuzzies. I didn't really care for the black that I had on there. So yeah, that's what I did. And this is going to be matte down below. Just going to thin it out again like I did before around the edges. Okay. Now I'm going to go over that white. After curing the white, again, I'm going to go in with that brown, and I'm going to make the leather string that attaches to the feather. And I'm really sorry that I was out of shot on this part. That's why I am speeding it up. And yeah, I kind of cut some of it out because I did not pay attention to where I was at on this part. But after I draw all of this, I cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I go over it again just to darken it up, and I cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds again before I go in with the beads. I'm going to use these caviar beads from Enel Couture as the beads, and I'm going to use my Macart nail rhinestone glue gel to apply them. This might be a little tricky. We will see. So I'm going to use these colors. I might also use, I think I'm going to use this red too. I got from Amazon. I never use this. And maybe some gold. Why not? just going with the colors that I have in the snail over here. Kind of want it all to go together. You know what? First, I'm going to apply my Matte top coat around the feathers and everything before I apply the stuff. That way, because it's going to be super tricky getting around this fuzzy stuff. Because once you get gel on it, it kind of clumps and doesn't look great. So, let me do that real quick. Strings a little darker, so I mixed some black with my brown. I'm gonna go over that, and then I'll have to go over this with the matte top coat again. Try not to touch the beads. Not an easy task, I must say. I made these little stone things in these molds that I have, and I'm going to use those to do my stones along with my Profiles Backstage gold Swarovski stones and these little mini crystals that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to use these caviar beads. The way that I made the molds is with gel polish, my frosting black gel paint, and I used this that I've had forever because it was the right color, the only one I have. And this stuff, I always had trouble getting it to work, but it's actually working now. Because usually gel polish, if you have it open like this with the light shining, it will cure. And as you can see, some of it has cured, but it's working. Yeah, I don't know why they made gel polish like that, but whatever. So anyways, I put a thin layer of the color in here. I'm making a darker one with the turquoise running through it because I want a lighter and darker. But I put a thin layer so there's a gap in there, and then I take my stone gel and I fill in the rest. But you want to make sure you get all of that covered all around the edges, so that way you don't have any clear spaces when the stone is made. But you want to fill this up so it's even. And if you get it a little too full, it's not a big deal. I just take my brush and I dip it in rubbing alcohol and I pat it so I don't have tons of liquid. And then I just keep dipping and cleaning the brush. And then I just clear all that off of there. Because if you have some around the edges that cure, then you're gonna have to cut and file, and these things are so tiny it would be a headache. So I'm just doing my best to clean up the excess so I don't have to deal with that. And I'm gonna take my lint-free wipe and I'm gonna spray some alcohol on it and do my best to clean this off without wiping the gel off the top. I got some hair stuck in here. This is very time consuming, but if you want something specific, it is fantastic. I've been wanting to do marble stones for a while. Yeah. So now I'm going to stick that in for 60 seconds. And what I did when I did the color part, I would cure it for 60 seconds on one side, flip it over, cure it for 60 seconds on the other side. After I'm done, I take my small detailer brush and I hold these with the tweezers and I paint a glossy top coat over it. I'm almost done. I still need to make a bigger one for this finger, but I'm so tired of making these. So we're just gonna go ahead and do these, and then I'll go back to that in a minute. And I might show you while I'm making that one. I got 17 seconds left on this mold, and I'll be right back. When you're done curing, you want to make sure you take tweezers or something and push down on there. If it doesn't poke through, then you're good to go. With the color, especially black, it's not going to cure all the way, and what you need to do is just poke holes in it. Make sure you don't mess up the underside though, and then stick it back in the lamp and it'll cure. That's what I did anyways. And then you just pop this baby out and try not to lose them. Okay, there's my tiny dark one with the turquoise. Don't mind the food in my fingernail, that's gross, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some Glossit top coat on this, and then we'll get to placing this down. I'm gonna start with the pointer finger. And where'd I put my gel? I'm gonna place this where I want the big stone. I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll do the other ones. I was watching Max Estrada, and he was talking about how it's a lot easier to place the big one first and freeze it, and then do your other ones. Which seems like common sense, but I did not think about it the last time that I did this and got frustrated with my big stone. So this is what we're gonna do. one of these. I think I'm going to use this one. I am so glad I had these molds. It was perfect. I was looking on Amazon and other nail places trying to find stones like this, and then it just clicked in my head. Duh, you have molds, Mandy. You can make your own. Okay. Put that baby right there. moving back to the pointer finger, I found these little feathers that I forgot I had. Little gold feathers. Am I in there? Can you see it? Right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that baby right here. I don't know that I would wear this on my nails. I mean, the feather anyway, because it sticks up so much. If it was inside the nail, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, you have to fill in some in the back, which I really don't need to do because it's a fake hand, but I want to. So I'm just going to stick this back here. Because if you did this on your own hands and it's sticking up like this and you don't get it sealed in real good around the edges, then you're going to get it caught on your hair and everything else. And trust me, that is very annoying. Moving on to the thumb, I ended up making the stone bigger for this finger because the thumb is bigger. But I was kind of wishing that I wouldn't have put that sticker on there now because it took away like half of it with all the stones that I put on. But it still looked all right, and I don't know, some people don't even do the thumbnail anyways on their fake hands, but yeah. So I'm just freezing that big piece in place, and then I go in with the little stones and beads like I did with the other ones. And I will let you finish watching this. There's some parts where I kind of got out of frame with the thumbs, so I didn't put, I kind of cut out some of it, so I'm sorry that this video was so long, but I just wanted to show you guys everything because it's so cute. I love it. So I'll let you finish watching this. We're almost to the end. Thank you for watching. So I went in with the matte top coat on all of the nails, and then I decided that I wanted them all glossy except for the feather nail. That nail stayed matte because, oh my goodness, it just looks so cool like that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, if you were wondering in the reveal shots, why it was glossy instead of matte when I showed you the matte bottle. So that's why I'm notorious for changing my mind. Duh. It's just a given. But I want to let you know. Here she is, guys. The moment we have all been waiting for. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think this is my favorite set that I've done. Oh, I am just so in love with it. I love turquoise stones and stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, check it out. Very proud of myself. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Would you wear these? Did you enjoy my video? Did you make it through the whole video, or did you skip through? Cheater. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching and hanging out with me. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and ring the bell so you're notified on future videos. I post a video once a week, and I'd be happy for you to join us on this journey. But anyways, yeah, I'll let you guys go, and thanks again. Bye-bye.